Therapy Thursday, now on Wild 94.1.
I understand therapy.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Dr. Nick.
What up, Dr. Nick? Therapy Thursday is absolutely one of our favorite things that we do all week. You guys ask us questions that you don't necessarily want to ask a friend, or you just feel shy and you like the anonymity. You could ask myself, a.k.a. Dr. Davi, or you could ask my counterpart, a.k.a. Meredith, the MD.
The Mayor Horn.
The Mayor Horn. Our phone lines are actually out of order right now, so we're doing it all via text. So if you have a question that you want to get in for Therapy Thursdays, just shoot us a little text, 888-429-0941. They have been coming in heavy this morning, Meredith.
Really? Okay.
People are going through some things. This first one out the 863, we will not say any names today, or we never say any names. But this one's for you, Meredith. It says, Therapy Thursday for Meredith. I have been really down on my weight. I'm the heaviest I've ever been, and I can't afford to go to the gym, and I'm trying to eat well, but it's hard. What should I do to begin weight loss at home? And how did you get so consistent with your working out?
Okay, so I feel you. I'm on this journey along with you. I don't know if it's a female or a male, but I feel you. So we gotta start finding some free stuff for you to do outdoors. And I'll tell you this much, when it was in the middle of the summer, the last thing I wanted to do was go running outside because it was so damn hot. So it's starting to cool down a little bit. You need to take advantage of that. Even if you're lazy and you're sitting on the couch and you're watching your Real Housewives or whatever, it's time to put on those sneakers. It's time to go get up off your butt. Even if it's 20 minutes, start going for a walk. Maybe go for a light jog in between your walks. See if you can, up your, get rid of some of those calories a little bit. And then if you start doing that maybe 3 or 4 times a week, there's also free stuff on YouTube, free workouts. If you don't have any weights or anything like that, there's all these other things that you can actually do to put you in the right direction. I've been there. I've done that. I'm going through the struggle right now. I'd rather just sit on my butt half the time too, but it makes me feel so much better going to the gym. Don't you feel the same way, Dobby?
Oh, absolutely. Those endorphins
or just working out at all.
Yeah, and you might be lazy. You feel lazy at first, but nobody's ever worked out and was like, man, I wish I wouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
You always feel better 10
Even
times
if you didn't
out of
have
10.
a good workout. And by the way, some gyms are only like $9, $10 a month.
That's true.
So instead of spending on that sandwich, you could actually go to the gym and spend it there. Just as I get that
you didn't
money's
have
tight.
to say the sandwich, Meredith.
Well, I'm saying going out to lunch.
Nice.
I'm saying
nice.
going out to lunch.
Okay. All right.
All right, I got one for you.
You have one for me?
Yes.
Run it.
Okay, Therapy Thursday. Therapist needed, male and female. Okay. Boyfriend wants a threesome, but not with current girlfriend, with 2 randoms because girlfriend is already experienced and he wants to experience it for the first time without an experienced person. My question is, how comfortable should I be? I am a big freak myself and had multiple threesomes in my past, and it's something he's definitely interested in. But every time we talk about it, my past life and my experiences, he spazzes out.
So her boyfriend wants a threesome, just doesn't want her to be involved.
Yeah. Go ahead, Dobby.
That's called cheating, my man. That's really not how threesomes work if you're in a relationship. The whole thing is it's a bonding experience that you and your partner do together with another person. So how comfortable should you be? You shouldn't be comfortable at all. You should be very uncomfortable with that. And the nerve of him to even ask, even suggest it. So, and where does he think he's going to get these 2 randoms from?
That's a good question.
He's going to pull them, or are you supposed to coordinate that? It's a bad idea.
Go to dinner with your girl. I'll be busy.
There's no angle in this that works. Aside from, that night that you have fun, it's going to ruin your relationship, and you're never going to look at your partner the same way.
Ever.
It's just a no-go. If a threesome is really that important, you have to do it with your partner. It's just, there's no way around it. Other than that, it's not a threesome. It's called cheating.
I'm glad I didn't have to help out with that one too much.
Yeah.
Can you imagine the cojones on somebody to be like, yeah, I want to be together with you and have a threesome, but you're not involved?
To even bring that up.
Oh my God.
Is crazy.
Please.
888-429-0941. These texts are just flying in. Do you have another one, Meredith?
I do. Okay. Therapy Thursday. What if your significant other just admitted to sleeping with their ex 4 months ago, and their ex actually passed away 2 months ago.
Oh man.
What do you how do you help them work through that, or do you just avoid the situation as a whole, even though you love the person?
Ooh, I'm gonna let you handle that, Mary.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Egg.
Okay. Again, cheating is never okay. There is a sense of loss there. Obviously, there is a connection. So I don't know if I would be the right person to be the, crying and leaning on at that time, because I'm also hurt. It sounds like you didn't really appreciate the relationship you had to begin with, and you were still in love with your ex.
Any loss of life is tragic.
Yes.
It really is. And I'm sure that he's going through it. But
leaning on that person.
That doesn't make it okay.
Right.
Just because she passed, that doesn't negate what you did. If she was here, there's a possibility that he would have cheated again. So,
or left you for that person.
Yeah. Does your heart go out to your partner for losing somebody that they cared about at one point? Absolutely. But does that make what they did okay? Absolutely not. So take the loss out of it. Cheating is cheating, and move accordingly.
And this one's a little longer, but it's for you. Are you prepared? Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Okay, good morning. My boyfriend and I have been together since April. We are both 22, and upon moving in together, we always said that we would split everything: rent, food, additional bills, furniture purchases, all the usual home goods. In the end of August, his job cut his hours in half until the beginning of October. He asked me for money to cover his car payment, and I gave it to him. For the whole month of September, I bought all the groceries myself, and he hasn't paid me back. I also bought a laptop, which he said he was going to help me pay for when he went on monthly payments back and forth, and I only got $100 from him. And now every so often, he'll ask me to buy things here and there, go halvesies with him. Now, today, I look back at my bank account, and I only have $100 to my name.
Oh, man.
He owes me over $600 in credit cards and more. I know he gets paid this weekend, but I don't know how to ask him or when to ask him, at least for $500. What do I do?
Oh, man, that is something that a lot of people that are cohabitating are going through. You guys live together. You took that step, so you shouldn't feel bad about asking for owed money.
Help.
I'm right. You were helping him out, but you're not here to be his mama. You're here to be his other half. So bring it up. One thing she didn't say was she didn't say that he's been, just on his butt, being lazy, not trying to do anything. At least he's working and he's trying. So in that, you have to give him a little bit of patience. You have to give him a little bit of time. These were unforeseen circumstances that everybody is going through. So, be as patient as you can. But he's getting paid on Friday. Bring it up. Let him know, hey, let's square up. Bills are tight. You guys definitely have to budget, and every dollar counts in a household like that. So maybe all in all, be more open with your finances. Let them know that, hey, you owe me $500. When can I get that? And get caught up on your bills and just start to save as much as possible, because you never know what could happen.
Open, honest, and you don't want to feel like somebody's taking advantage of you, even though they're going through a hard time.
Yes. Okay.
That's really important.
Meredith, this one is a little bit of a sad one.
Okay.
Out the 813, it says, my wife passed away last year, and it's almost her birthday, and the 1 year mark from the time she passed. I missed her so much, and I'm struggling with what to do to celebrate her life. I don't know what to do. I love you, Cynthia Guerrero, and thank you, freaks. I love you guys too.
Oh my God, that's terrible. I think you should definitely celebrate her birthday or a significant date that's important to you or was important to her. Maybe hit up her family. I know it may be silly, but getting a cake or food or balloons or something, and let's just talk about the past, and let's talk about good memories, and don't feel like you're alone here. There's a bunch of other people that probably miss her as well. So hitting the family up on socials or a text or a call just to be like, hey, or a Zoom call, whatever you got to do. I feel like talking about somebody that you really cared about and loved dearly and bringing them up means that you aren't just leaving them in the past. And also, it warms your soul a little bit, you know? And I know, Davi, you kind of went through this with a friend.
I lost one of my best friends in the world. It'll be 2 years in December. One of my closest homies that I knew since I was a jit. And what we've been doing is we celebrate his life. We get all of his friends together, and we basically throw a party. We tell stories. We drink what he would have drank. We eat what he would have ate. And we just bring up the good times. And it's crazy because a lot of those stories you've forgotten. But getting them from other people, it turns out it's a tough day, but it turns out to be so fulfilling, uplifting, and it turns out to honestly be one of the best days.
Right.
Yeah, just remembering your wife or just remembering a friend that you lost. And I think it starts with getting a bunch of people that she loved and that loved her in a room together, and then the vibe will go right there in itself.
And also it'll make you feel like you're not alone missing that person.
Yeah, and you're not alone.
Yeah. Davi, do we have time for one more?
One more.
Okay, so I recently got engaged a few months ago to someone who I've been with for a very long time, but we've broken up about twice in the past 6 years and that we've been together. But recently, my ex has been blowing me up all kinds on different social accounts in my phone, off different phone numbers. He is trying to do his best to try to win me back, telling me that he still loves me and he'll do anything to get me back. Mind you, he also has a girlfriend that he supposedly is madly in love with. It's a girl that he dated in high school, and he recently rekindled everything with a few months ago. I just really don't know what to do because I'm torn because I loved him and I love my ex.
You don't do nothing. That's what you do. Don't reach back out to the ex. You know why he's hitting you up after all this time? Because he senses the vulnerability. He knows that you and your man have been back and forth and it's not going as well, and he smells an easy kill. That's what it is. I promise you, that's the reason he's hitting you up with a girlfriend, because he feels like, yo, this is going to be a no-brainer. She's not going to want to tell. I'm not going to tell. We both have something to lose. So he's definitely trying to slide in there. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
I love that male perspective because you really don't want to think about somebody you cared about being that devious. But guys and girls, people can really be that way.
Yeah, and, hooking up with your ex, a lot of times, if that's what you're looking for a hookup, it can be a lot easier than going and finding a random and starting from scratch. So yeah, he's being dubious. He's trying to slide in there. My best advice would be to ignore him.
Keep it moving.
Yeah, maybe even call him out. Be like, hey, buddy, don't you have a girlfriend?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not with that. So be loyal, be true to the one you're with, and remember, your ex is an ex
For a reason.